What's up, guys? It's 711. Welcome back to another episode of Tekkit Lite. This is episode, I think, 18. I'm not exactly sure, so don't hold me to that. Like, I'm speculating it's episode 18. But anyways, guys, thank you for coming back to watch episode 18, and thank you for all the support you left on the rest of the videos in this series and the faction series and all the other series that I had on this channel. Thank you guys for all that support. And real quick about the factions video that was supposed to be out yesterday. Right now, as I told you in the last factions video, we were kind of looking for a new faction server, and we're still doing that, and I'm still piecing together some stuff. That way we know, and we're just looking for a good faction server overall, like good plugins, good stuff like that, and yeah, just that kind of thing. But without further ado, enough of that factions talk. Let's go ahead and get right into today's episode of Tekkit Lite. So in today's episode, what I plan to do is well, pause. In between episodes, I have went resource crazy once again. As you can see, there's not a lot of resources in there. That's because I had to move them all into my ME system. But if we do, I installed some plugins on the server, and the plugins allow me to teleport from my house to my quarry, and then back to my house. If I do slash warp quarry, it'll warping to waypoint quarry, and as you can see, I'm at my quarries now. So basically, yeah, as it loads in, you can see that there's a gaping hole there down to bedrock, and as you look at my mini map, there's three big holes. Um, Two of that have already been mined out, and one that I'm currently mining. And if we turn on our jetpack, we can see that it mined straight down to bedrock in a 64 by 64 block thing. So that's like four chunks, if I'm not mistaken. If I do my math right, yeah, that's four. That's four chunks by four chunks. So that's 16 chunks. So 30. Technically, I've mined 32 chunks down to bedrock here and here, and I'm working on it there. It's on like level 30 something. I don't even know. But basically, like there was a quarry there, and there was a quarry there, and let's go ahead and just do slash home. Say welcome. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Don't know why that put me in a wall, but yeah, it's okay. But yeah. So if we go ahead and take a gander and a look inside our ME system, you can see that well, actually before we even take a look inside of it, you can see that these drives, they're full. All six of these right here, even the 16K storage is what I upgraded in between episodes because I ran out of storage. Like in the 1K storage, I had to make three 16Ks, and that means it can hold 16,384 of an item or of several items. So I've used 63 of the 63 block types I can get in there, and I've used 16,000 out of 16,000 blocks I can put in there. So it's full. This one's getting full. It has like 6,000 more to go. This one has about like, oh, I don't know. It has a couple thousand left to go before it's completely full. But if we look in there, you can see why. 17,628 obsidian. And you may be thinking, well, how do you get all that obsidian if you're just sitting there and mining down to bedrock? Well, I artificially flood my quarries, and that way, because little known fact about the quarries, they will mine through water, but they will not mine through lava. Like any block that is below lava, they will not touch. So what I do is I put water at the top, and it fills the whole entire quarry, turning everything, all the lava down to obsidian. And you got to think, all of that lava down there is like they're big lava pools, like lava veins, and it just turns it all to obsidian. So I get 17,000 obsidian. Don't know what I'm gonna do with 17,000 obsidian, but like 12,000 coal, 8,000 iron, almost 2,000 silver, almost 2,000 gold, 3,000 exact tin. Is that 3,000 exact? That is exactly 3,000 tin. So exactly 2,000, 6,000 after you process it. But as you can see, the resources I've just gone absolutely crazy with. And that's because I'm preparing to make a better power source, and that power source is a high voltage solar array. Now, I've looked it up and I've compiled a list of all the materials down to the raw materials of what I will need to make it, and that's going to be 15, well, yeah, 1,536 coal dust, 1,536 glass, 2,048 tin, 3,082 redstone, 6,834 rubber, 3,588 copper, 2,636 refined iron, 2,560 regular iron, 4,096 cobblestone, 256 wooden planks, 3 gold, and 1 diamond. And all that is just to make one solar panel and well, one high voltage array, which is technically 512 normal solar panels, but we're not even gonna get into that right now. But all right, but let's go ahead and get into like today's episode, and this is gonna be like a about a 25-minute episode or whatever. But basically, you see all these ores, and I could just take iron ore out a stack at a time, and then place it in these pulverizers or whatever, and then they'll pulverize it slowly or what. I mean, that's not what I wanted to do. In between episodes, I went on a creative world and I did some experimenting with an ME system. And I know what you guys are thinking, why is he going on and doing experimenting with the ME system and stuff? Because I just recently learned a new way of processing stuff, and as you see, guys, right now I'm making tin. But yeah, I'm just making the tin because, well, I'm not tin, ferrous. Sorry, I'm making ferrous, not Invar. Good lord. Um, I'm making Invar because as you can see, I have 573 plus 344, so that's like 800, 900 some Invar. But as you can see, I upgraded, and it's kind of laggy over here because these pistons are all going. But as you can see, yeah. I upgraded the turbo lava jet engine thing, and it's going to work. I mean, as you can see, it's charging these two things, and then these are being put in here, and I use that to power these lasers, and also use that to power the slide on here. I have something planned, and this is the area I have planned for it. So as you can see, I have the BC consumer energy bridge and the IC2 high voltage producer, and so that's filling up this MFSU. And MFSU is the biggest power bank storage like in the game. It's huge. It stores, what is that, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 10 million EU, and it outputs 512 EU per tick. So it stores 10 million and outputs, yeah. It's a golly whopper. But basically what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna automate the resources of my phone just went off, but that's okay. So basically what we're going to need to do is I already crafted some of the elements, and some of them I didn't, but we're going to need ME cable, and I've enough of that. And we're also going to need ME export buses and ME import buses. And you may be thinking, why do you need that? Well, I'll show you. So, and now we're going to need an electric furnace. There we go. And we're going to need a macerator. Do we have a macerator? We don't. So we're going to have to make a macerator. If I'm not mistaken, it is a circuit. I'm pretty sure it's two circuits, a machine block, or it might be. Oh, I'm about to look it up. Ah, sorry, but yeah, I forget the thing. I mean, come on, guys. If you okay, yeah, it's cobblestone. It's one circuit. That's what I thought it was. But and some flint. There we go. Macerator. Boom. All right, now. So now we got that. Now we're gonna need upgrades, like speed upgrades for them. So we have 28 overclocker upgrades, and we have transformer. We have a lot of transformer upgrades because, well, to handle the high voltage electricity, it's going to need, well, some transformer upgrades so it doesn't just blow up when I put high voltage energy into it. So let's go and type in cable now, and we're gonna get glass fiber cable for the energy, and otherwise than that, that that will be a good start for right now. So let's hop down in this little hole, and we're gonna make it out of sight because out of sight, out of mind. We don't want it, like we don't want to see it, do we? No. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Oh, I threw out the that. Okay, we're gonna put the macerator here. We're gonna put the electric furnace here. All right, now in these we're gonna put two transformer upgrades, and I think we're going to put let's see here. We don't have to have it fast, so we can go 8. We'll go 8 to begin with, and that'll just make it like kind of fast, but not like too terribly fast because we're only going to be inputting. It's like that system where I put I had it and I put the chest here and it refined it with the engine stuff. This is a way simpler thing. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to need to export stuff into the top of that macerator, and let's see here, export stuff into the top of this electric furnace, and that's going to put the items in the top. And so now we're going to need to import. This is going to draw items out. We're going to import stuff to the right. So there we go. And that's almost set up. That's almost set up. So now we'll connect them with the ME cable, and this ME cable it's fairly simple to make. It's just lapis and ME cable, and that is two redstone and quartz fiber, which is just quartz dust, which you get from mining the quartz, and glass. So basically now we get to run this all the way back to our ME system, which is right there. So ME controller. Yep, there we go. So now we can run this down, like down here. There we go. Put that there, there, and I feel like I'm working at Google or something. I mean, this is like just a bunch of wiring. But there we go. It is now connected to our ME system. If we check on it, it has two, has three. I wonder what that third one is going. No, 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 no. It should have. Wait, break that. Stop it. Okay, there we go. It has three of those and two of those connected to it. I don't know exactly why it has three. Um, import, export, import. No, wait. Import or import and export. Don't know why it has three, but we'll deal with it. It's all right. But basically, what we're going to do now is we're gonna take some ores. Say the ores we want refined are iron, copper, uh, tin, and gold. There we go. That four will be fine. And now we're gonna type in dust, and we'll have iron dust, and I swear I saw a white flash, and I was like, oh, that's fine. But basically now what we can do is we can open this export bus, and it's going to export iron in there like so. And as you see, the white light, like if you guys can see, it's like a little flash of white light, but it's putting iron ore into the, yeah, that. It's putting iron ore into that. And so, but we're actually gonna put it to, and now we're gonna move copper, tin, and gold into it, and that all can be pulverized into its corresponding stuff. And basically now what we can do is it has a bunch of iron ore in it, and it's all hooked up. There we go. And as soon as I power it, it's going to start doing that. And then this import bus is going to take it out right out of the furnace. I mean, right out of the macerator, put it back in the ME system, and then it's going to take this one is over here is going to take iron dust from the ME system, and it's going to put it in here. So like say if I were to put this iron dust back in the ME system, boom, it's already in there. So it's really efficient. And we also need copper dust, like do we have any copper dust? Probably don't, but that's okay. Let's see here. If I, I need a, mm, I really do need a, I need to make another macerator. I mean, I had a macerator, but I broke it, so we're gonna have to kind of get some. Oh, I broke the hole where I like went up in. Whoops. All right, but we're gonna need to make another macerator real quick, just because yeah. So let's go ahead and grab our circuit and just to get the what you call it number problems. There we go. Put that there as well as a machine block and cobblestone. One machine block, cobblestone. Put it there and there, and then take our flint. Bang, 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 and there we go, macerator. So now we're going to take this and we are going to hopefully power it with. I didn't actually think about this. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and I'm refining uranium too. That's for like a later source of power, kind of. Yeah. So basically, we're just gonna take this extractor and we're gonna just break it because we don't need it right now. So let's go ahead and do that and place it on the macerator. And then there we go. And then we can place the transformer upgrade in there as well as six of these. And then I don't need the extractor anymore. I got an extractor working double time for me up there. So there we go. It's powered now. Let's go ahead and macerate some of this and get copper dust, and then we'll macerate this and get our tin dust. This is just so we can put it in the filter. That way it knows what to draw out of the ME system at whatever, But there we go, and gold dust. And now we can go back down here and we can go over here to this export bus. It's going to export that um, iron, copper, tin, and gold. And that's just the same thing as what it's going to be, macerating. So as you can see, it's already got iron dust in there. And if I were to put there we go. Any more than that, it would see it and it would. Okay, there we go. So now we're good. So now we're gonna power it. There we go. And I mean, it's going. As you can see, it melted that, and it's melting tin. Like we have a bunch of tin dust actually. Yeah. Look at it. So you see it. Then that number's going down now. So that number's going down, and the number of tin is actually going up. And this is just gonna run like AFK, away from keyboard. Like I can be off doing something, leave my Tekkit Lite server running, and this is going to just be continuously processing all the resources. I mean, yes, it will use quite a bit of power, and that's what I'm working on fixing here. So basically, what we're doing is what I kind of need to be doing is I think I need an MV transformer. There we go. So now this MV transformer, and it is drawing quite a bit of energy, but that's only because I have 8 overclocker upgrades. And the more overclocker actually, you know what? I think there is a upgrade. The energy storage upgrade, yes. So the more you can put energy storage upgrades in there and make this thing go instantly. I'm talking about you can put 64 in there, and that stack of 64 will be done in like 3 seconds, and it's already back. But I don't have the like the capability of power to do so. So basically, this is not going to be powering this, but it's going to be running into it here. So we're going to use, oh, where'd it go? Okay, here. Here's our power source right here. You'll be thinking, well, why would you use that power source if you're just going to blow up your stuff? Well, I'm not. So as you can see, that is now in there, but however, it's going to be charging that. Actually, you know what? It needs to go up and around, and now it's going to be charging this. As you can see, the power level is going up, and it is going to just keep going up and keep going up and keep going up. And now if I can, somehow manage to get out of here, I've kind of got myself in a little pickle. If we go ahead and put that there, and then build our floor back to normal, that's working below us, and we don't even get to see it. But I mean, look, our iron ore is going down, and our iron dust is. You can see like one pop in there and then disappear. That's because it's making iron. You look at our number of iron, 1,505, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. It's going up at a good rate. And so I can just leave this running, and my power source will hopefully handle it and process all my resources, like in between while I'm just sitting here. Because I mean, look at this. This is insane. But it's pretty insane. But what I can do actually is type in bus. I don't have any more export or import buses, but basically I can make another. I don't know. Actually, what I could do is so you see this right here, this phased this phased transport pipe and how it's doing that. We're going to actually hmm, we're going to actually break this. We're going to break that and that. And then so now we have this. Well, I'm being very vague, but now we have the transport pipe. We're going to break that. So actually everything is just going into the abyss right now. So we got to actually hurry up with this. So let's go ahead and go behind our ME system, and we can go down here to it like right say here. And we can place down this crystal chest. Correct? Correct. All right, there we go. And then place our gold there, place our gold pipe there, and our transport pipe there. Send and receive, and output is 11. That should work. Yep, there we go. So now all the ores are going to be going into this chest. You may be thinking, well, what's the point of doing that? And I will show you. So, I'm actually going to show you how I made these import buses now, because I'm actually going to make one more. So let's go ahead and type in bus. There we go. We're gonna make an import bus. No, no, import bus. There we go. So now we're gonna need a sticky piston. So type in sticky piston. I made a bunch of them because the slime farm or whatever, and so now we have that. ME interfaces. So interface. I have 2 left, and now to make those is just you use the conversion matrix for the ME cable charge to make glass, iron. The conversion matrix is just a basic processor with some quartz, redstone, and the basic processor is just chipset, which you make up there with the lasers, and then the silicon and the redstone. Pretty easy, pretty simple. So now let's place that there and that there. Let's go ahead and get some iron out. There we go, iron there, and go ahead and put ME cable. And there's our import bus. Now, we're also going to use this ME cable. And you may be thinking, well, why are you using all these cables and crap? I mean, that's kind of confusing. And yeah, it kind of is, but you know what, it's fine. But then we're going to take this, boom, and it is going to, and we're going to say move stacks of items at a time. Boom, 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 boom. Done. I've automated 2 things today in this episode. Oh yes, so now all of the resources from our quarry is going to be directly input into our ME system. So there's no going to be like any more manual me going up there and breaking the chest and then having to collect all the items with like magnet mode and then put them in our ME system. It's gonna be none of that. We're just gonna be processing ores, and that little drive right there is having a seizure or something. I don't know. I mean, it's going crazy. But as you can see though, we're kind of running low on the drive space. I mean, this one is its items are going crazy. It's stabilizing though. But basically now all of our things from our quarries, and right now I only have one quarry running, and that's the one I showed you because well I put the other 2 in here because I'm like I've got so much resources I don't need any more right now at the moment. But what's crazy is that I have 6,989 rubber. You may be thinking, well, that's a lot. And it is, but it kind of isn't. So if we go ahead and look, well, if I told you guys, it takes 6,834 rubber to make 512 regular solar panels, which will all combine together to get a high voltage solar array. So I have basically only one high voltage solar array in my whole entire ME system. Kind of crazy, right? Yeah. So I think I have transport pipe. If we don't, we can go ahead and make it. So let's go ahead and get a gear. What gears do we have? We have gold gears. There we go. That's good. Now we can get some diamonds. And one, two, three, four. Four. There we go. And then let's get some glass. I'm actually gonna need two gears, two golden gears. There we go. Two golden gears and 8 diamonds. And at this point, 532 diamonds. I'm not even worrying about like spending diamonds or anything like that because, well, I'm just not at this point. I mean, it's just kind of crazy. But we're gonna actually automate this too right here because you know what? Why not? I mean, we're automating everything else. We might as well automate, the rest of our flipping base. That way, I mean, everything's running like autonomously, and it's good. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll do a phase transport pipe. We'll get some more of those, and yep, go ahead and break this chest, put that there, up, break that, right click that, and it is going to up. All right, guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. Yeah, it This the server kind of took a poop on itself. It crashed, and that's because I'm thinking I clicked that and then immediately tried to break it so fast, and then yeah. But it all had to do with this transport pipe right here. So let's go ahead and just do that, and then hopefully, hopefully it won't crash again. Um, Come on. Actually, no, we're not gonna try it. We're gonna take it and do a gold transport pipe. If we have any gold transport pipe, there we go. And then we're going to place that there. And actually, no, we don't want we don't want it in these generators. So let's go ahead and remove these generators. There we go, and then do a phase transfer pipe there. So there we go. And now we're going to take it and hopefully click it, and it won't crash. There we go. Okay, good. So now we're going to see a send only output frequency 11, and that's going to put it into our ME system just fine. So as you can see, if we flick that, it's going to start pumping this rubber wood out of here. And what that's going to do is it's going to go up into here, and it's going to, I guess, refine into rubber. The rubber is going to get, actually, no, I broke the thing. So, whoops. But, yeah, the rubber is going to get pumped out, and it's going to go into there, straight into my image system. You look, 7,444, 7,445. Boom. So now we've automated that. So basically, we've almost got everything automated. Actually, you know what? Why not? Why not automate the wheat? You know what? Why not? We're just gonna go ahead and automate everything. Let's just go ahead and automate the wheat while we're at it. So let's go ahead and oh man, we don't need any of this stuff in our inventory. So let's go ahead and shift. Wait, no, we need this. Put that up there. Shift space and click. Shift space click. Everything's up in there now. So let's go ahead and break that, and we get the wheat. We get a bunch of wheat from it, of course. Let's go ahead and place that there, and then change the frequency to 11. Frequency 1, 11. Send only. Yep, there we go. So now if we go and look at our wheat, 8,869, 8,000, yep, done. So now this is automated going into our, whatchamacallit, great. So, I mean, we are just, we're killing it on the automation this episode. And eventually we're going to automate like the production of these solar panels and solar arrays. So right now I only have one medium voltage, which is 64 normal, or 64 of these normal ones. So actually 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. 68 solar panels is what's powering my base kind of right now, as well as this big thing right here. I mean, this thing is like huge. And it's powering it, and as you can see, it's draining. Yeah, it's being drained because we're processing those ores, and I'm getting a lot of lag. That's only because those moving blocks, whatever. But let's go and go back down here, and we actually don't need this anymore. We don't need any of that. Let's go and break that. And are you telling me that I can repair my window now? glass. Let's take the glass and we're going and gonna build some panes. I mean, oh my goodness, I can finally repair my windows. Oh my, like that pesky kid, that pesky like creeper thing just threw a rock through my window. It broke it and it had a letter on it and it said, "I'm coming for you, bud." And I was like, "Oh no, this is not good whatsoever." So, yeah, and I just used it as like a little pipe hole, like little pipes up into my house with. But now I don't have to. It's all fixed. My house actually looks nice now. Well, darn. All right. So let's go ahead and put all this stuff in our image system. All this coal, shift click space into our image system. And yeah, as you can see, the storage things are already filling up and they're filling up drastically. I mean, it's going. I mean, we're processing iron. Let's see here. We have 2,000 iron now. We still don't have enough to make to start making it. Like I'm gonna try to get all the materials there, and that way all the materials there, and then I can make it. But I don't. Oh, we have exactly 7,000. Is that 7,000? Nope, 7,081 rubber. I thought it said 7,000 rubber. I was like, oh, that's cool. But yeah. So there we go. Um, yeah, and I believe that's actually going to be. Let's go ahead and well, actually, before I end the episode, let's go ahead and check on it. So boom, it's going. Just making iron dust. What are you doing? You are just smelting iron. So once it's done with the iron, it'll go with copper, and then it'll go with gold, and then it'll go with tin or whatever order I put it in down there. But actually, that's probably it. We've ran out of time on this episode, guys. And if you guys did enjoy this episode, hit that like button if you hadn't already. Subscribe to the channel for more daily content of awesome Tekkit Lite and hopefully factions if I ever get that series back up and running. And I'm working hard on it, guys. Trust me. It's just taking a while to find a good server. And if you guys have any server recommendations, leave it down in the description below, and I will be sure to go on that server and check it out. But otherwise than that, I guess I will catch you guys in the next episode.